Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to do a quick video of 3 fragrances, cheap clones that you need to have for spring and summer. Now, from my collection that I have back here, I'm not going to go over designer fragrances that are like super expensive. I'm not going to go over anything Creed Aventus clone because that's kind of been played out. I want to go over something that could be played out a little bit, but not too much. So first, let's start with the cheapest one that I have, and that is going to be Nico Sculpture. And you have the Pour Homme EDT, and we have the EDP. You could go with either one. This one's going to be around $17, $12. This is going to be around $27. This is going to give you some nice floral scent, powdery, fresh. It smells like if you just came out of the shower. Really, really good. One drawback from this is that this one doesn't last too long, and this one is kind of dialed down a little bit darker, which is this one is a little bit more fresher and more brighter when you use it. This one kind of like sits a little bit closer to the skin, but it does last a little bit longer than this guy right here. Smells super good. It reminds me of something harmonic, something like an angel, but it's like super clean, super good, and I like it. So I would say give this a try. If you buy it for $12, it doesn't really hurt the pocket that much as where you're gonna kind of complain about purchasing something like this. And kind of like staying in below the $30 range, we have over here, not this guy, not this one, not yet. We have Fakar by Latafa, more aquatic fragrance, blue fragrance, so more for like summer, but you could still use it in spring. It's not as floral as Sculpture Homme. This one smells really good. This one's a really good copy or a really good dupe of YSL. Something that I really like about this one is that it's super it projects a lot. People could smell you from a little bit farther away, unlike Nico's. And it's not like Nico's where it doesn't smell like fresh. It has like that kind of like sweet, kind of like you want to keep smelling it fragrance kind of type. If you ever smell YSL, this also reminds me of Chick by Carolina Herrera. So super good fragrance, super good price. I think this one you could get below like $27 around that price range, 27, below 30 for sure. But it's a really, really good fragrance that I do recommend people getting. Don't let the bottle kind of deceive you. Just because the bottle looks like a grenade or like a bomb, don't think that it smells bad. This does not represent the scent of the fragrance. Really, really good. Give it a try. If you really can't get this fragrance to like try it, go to a retailer and see if they let you test YSL, and this one comes really close. So you're gonna be better off doing that. You could go to, I think, Sephora or one of those retailers that have samples and kind of get yourself a sample. All right, so now kind of like sitting a little bit above the $35 range, we have Shiaka Katlaach. This, like Nico Sculpture, is a fragrance that sits in the floral kind of range. And this was a clone of Reflection Man by Homage. I don't know if Nico Sculpture is a clone of something. I really haven't looked into that, but I know for sure that Fakar is a YSL dupe, and this is a Reflection Man dupe clone. I got this for $35. Also know that I'm not putting in or counting in taxes, shipping and handling, and those sort of extra pay that you have to do to get this fragrance. For example, like if I were to go to Joma shop, I know for sure that I have to pay $5.99 if my order is below $79. Whereas if I were to go to Frag Flex, if I have an order of like 40 something dollars, I have to pay like, I think it was $7.99. So just keep that in mind. And one thing that I don't like about this fragrance, a negative, it is the cheeky kind of plasticky case that it comes with. The bottle itself, it's already cracking, if you can see right there. Never mind that, because what you really care about is the inside of the fragrance, like what it smells like. This one, again, another fragrance that smells like you were walking through flowers, super floral. If you're a guy and you don't like floral fragrances, that's fine. This is not going to be offensive to anybody. and it's not gonna put you in a place where you're like, oh, this is a female or feminine fragrance. Yes, it leans kind of unisex, slightly towards the female side. That's just what I think, but it doesn't smell bad on a man. It doesn't smell out of place. If you spray this, this is gonna last a while. I've had like maybe 6 hours of stay time on skin and on my clothing, and it smells really good. I don't know how many times I'm gonna say this. It smells white, flowery, powdery. When it dries down, it stays with you. It smells kind of like getting out of the shower fresh, but with like flowers and like you're in a garden, like a paradise garden. So I don't know how to explain that any better than that. You won't go wrong with any of these blind buys. So age group, like who could wear this? With the Nikos and this one, I think any age group could wear it. With the YSL-Y, more of a young audience, more of a young, like 20 to 25, maybe 30. Anything above 30, it's gonna feel kind of weird, out of place. I don't think it's like a club fragrance, but it is a fragrance that kind of smells not generic, but that you've smelled before, if that makes any sense. With Shiaka and Sculpture, you could get these fragrances and they're gonna be a little bit more to like the wider range audience. And it's a fragrance that me personally, I haven't, before I try this, I hadn't smelled on anybody else. So if you were to buy all of these fragrances together, think about less than $60, maybe around that price range. With some discounts that you could get online, you might get it a little bit cheaper. And instead of buying something like this, which will cost you more than like $100, you could get 3 fragrances that you could cycle through for spring and summer and have that kind of flexibility when you want to smell blue or you want to smell kind of floral green. That is my take on those 3. I do have more, but I think those are the safest bet that you could do for spring and summer. With Fakar being kind of like you could use it at any time, and then Nico, Sculpture, and Shiaka, you could use it in spring, summer. So, but more for spring, I would say, for those 2. Anyways, I think that's it. If I missed anything, please leave a comment down below on what else do you want to hear about. Just remember that these are cheapies, so just come with an open mind that if you use them and they don't last as long as you thought, again, you got what you paid for. But my usage and my experience with these ones is that they're good. They have met what I wanted to do with them. All right, so leave your comment, leave a like, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. Thank you for watching.